The weight of the world sat heavy on my shoulders as I stepped off the bus, my hands clutching 2 worn-out grocery bags, my heart pounding against my ribs. The cold wind bit at my skin, and I pulled my thin coat tighter around me, willing it to keep me warm. My name is Sarah, and for the past 3 years, I have been fighting a battle I never thought I would face alone. Life was supposed to be different. I had dreams once, dreams of a happy home, a loving husband, and a future where my children laughed without worry. But fate had other plans. When my husband walked out on us, leaving me with 2 young children and an avalanche of unpaid bills, I thought it was the end. I cried myself to sleep for weeks, mourning not just the love I had lost, but the security, the support, the dreams we had built together. But I didn't have the luxury of falling apart. My babies needed me. They needed food on the table, clothes on their backs, and a roof over their heads. And so, I pushed forward. I took on 2 jobs, one at a diner, the other cleaning offices late at night. Every dollar I earned was a battle won, but the war was far from over. Rent notices stacked up, my electricity was shut off more than once, and I had become an expert at stretching a single loaf of bread for an entire week. Yet, the hardest part was not the hunger or the exhaustion. It was watching the light dim in my children's eyes, knowing they could feel my struggles even though I tried my best to shield them from it. I longed to give them more, to give them the childhood they deserved. But hope felt like a distant dream, slipping further and further away. Then came the accident. I was on my way home from work, exhaustion blurring my vision as I crossed the street. I never saw the car coming. There was a screech of tires, a sharp gasp from onlookers, and then everything went black. When I woke up, I was in a hospital bed, my head wrapped in bandages, my body aching in ways I couldn't describe. Fear gripped me. Who would take care of my children? Who would pay the bills? The panic was suffocating. And then, I saw him. His name was Daniel. He was the one who had hit me, but instead of walking away, he had stayed. He sat by my bedside, apologizing over and over, his eyes filled with guilt and kindness. He paid for my hospital bills, brought my children warm meals, and for the first time in years, I felt like I wasn't alone. Days turned into weeks, and Daniel became a presence in our lives. He didn't just offer financial help, he listened, he cared, and he saw me, truly saw me, in a way no one had in years. I tried to push him away at first, afraid to hope, afraid to believe that good things could still happen to me. But he didn't give up. And so, slowly, I let him in. Love came quietly, unexpectedly. It wasn't a grand, sweeping romance like in the movies. It was in the small moments, the way he helped my son with his homework, the way he held my daughter's hand when she was scared, the way he looked at me as if I were something precious. He reminded me what it felt like to be loved, to be cherished. 1 year later, I walked down a simple aisle in a small church, my children's hands in mine, and married the man who had once been a stranger. And for the first time in a long time, I believed in happiness again. Life had tested me, broken me, but in the end, it had also healed me. Because sometimes, even in our darkest moments, love finds a way.